What's up, it's your boy Vaughn, another reaction, and we have Stop Filming People to Prove a Point by Trap University. This nigga Trap University really came out of nowhere. Like, how many videos this nigga got on his channel? 271 videos. I think I seen this nigga first ever YouTube video. Like, this nigga came out of nowhere. Like, his first video, like, blew up. But he got really good videos, I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. Now, all his videos mad entertaining, and he bitches be 9 minutes. I gotta find this. I'm gonna find the nigga first. But yeah, so this nigga started last year. Or 2 years ago. What the fuck? This nigga used to do basketball content? Damn, 3 years ago, okay. Derrick Rose can turn Jot into an MVP. Oh yeah, this nigga was trying to do anything. I don't blame him. The NFL, this is first type video. The NFL player murdered by Army. The scary side, yeah, and this, the Trap University we know now. The Trap University we know what today. Go back to making basketball videos, gang. You gotta be diverse. Gotta be diverse, my nigga. But let's get
These
into
guys
it.
that walk around and go to like post offices and restaurants and record people. And you may have seen them. They're known as First Amendment auditors. And according to them, they do it because it's legal and they're spreading awareness for something. And I'm all for expressing your rights. And I do like some of these guys. I am in no way saying that all of them are bad, and some of them do it in a respectful way. But with that being said, you'll often hear them justify doing what they do by saying something like, we're being recorded every time we walk outside, so we're just spreading awareness. But hey, walking around and recording doesn't make you equivalent to a security camera or a traffic camera, because those type of cameras sometimes help solve crime, including serious crimes. These videos are not solving anything, and they sometimes just seem more like rage bait, unless you just so happen to catch a guy running from a crime scene in the background, but some of them spend so much time focusing the camera on random people that they probably miss it anyway. Now, I used to watch a few of these guys because I thought it was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie, but it's like they wait for someone to say, you don't have my permission to record me, or you don't have my consent, which, yes, that's a big
Oh, he talking about pranksters? Like, who you talking about?
misconception. No one needs your personal permission to film you in public. But if you really wanted to spread awareness, you could just, I don't know, come outside with a sign that says you...
Gang. These niggas look corny as fuck, holding tripods, recording niggas, trying to start some.
can be filmed without permission. But what they don't seem to understand is that just because something isn't against the law, that doesn't mean it's not annoying, or that you're not making people uncomfortable. If someone freaks out though, then the cameraman is usually in the right, because you do gotta have self-control, even if someone is annoying. But when the security camera at a business records people walking in and out, that footage doesn't usually make it to social media for hundreds of thousands of people to watch over and over again, unless the footage is part of some type of criminal investigation. And yes, I understand, if you're just walking by, it shouldn't be that bad.
Man, where the white boys had that stormed that Capitol? Y'all ain't gonna do nothing about this Epstein shit? Like, where them little crazy white boys at? Y'all not gonna assassinate niggas about this Epstein shit, bro?
Big a deal for some strange men to be recording you, but some of these people either have zero awareness or they just like having footage of people in their possession. Let's say you're one of the guys that goes to the same area every day and records people, and in one of your videos you film a woman that's being stalked. What if her stalker doesn't know she does business in this area? The security camera in this location doesn't post on YouTube, so one of the ways a stalker can find out where she is by watching your video. What if you film a guy that people want to rob?
But that bitch look just like a camera. Look at that meme mug.
Stalker can find...
Oh my gosh. A Muppet looking ass.
out where she is by watching your video. What if you film a guy that people want to rob and they've just been trying to figure out all the spots he hits? I'm from a big city where you never know who's watching you or plotting on you. And if you grew up in an area without much violent crime, congratulations. But places that lack violent crime usually feature other crimes, like sex crimes, or those that involve drugs, and especially stalking, as one of the safest cities on earth has a huge problem with this. So you know what's going on.
Yeah, them niggas in Japan don't get no pussy. Them niggas watch anime all day and read mangas.
It's like when the Snap Map came out. And I remember when
Of
I was in
course they
college, I was
stalking videos.
horrified coming from Chicago to find out that everyone in this small town I went to college in had the location on Snapchat. Everyone doesn't need to know where you are at all
Bro, turn that shit off. Your ass gonna get smoked having your location on Snapchat. Turn that shit off, y'all.
times. But anyway, I'm no hypocrite.
In Chicago, you got your location on in Chicago, gang?
Like I said, I like some of them. There's one guy in particular that I think is kind of funny. His name is Eli. He's a New Yorker. And to be fair to him, a lot of his content is just him walking around New York City and recording or just recording police officers. Now, of course, if you antagonize him, he will
Them New York police officers be bad.
New York City and recording or just recording police
They be having a BBLs on deck.
officers. Now, of course, if you antagonize him, he will follow you. And once he eventually triumphs, he'll put the camera down and do a handstand, which is hilarious. He definitely can be a menace at sometimes, though, but again, he's a New Yorker, so I can't tell if this is normal or if he's actually crazy. But he uses his own music as his soundtrack, and overall, his channel is very unique compared to other First Amendment auditors. And he does work in his community.
But I'm tired as hell, y'all.
But yeah, he does get out of pocket sometimes. And a lot of these guys go to government buildings to record, which I can understand why you want to prove a point in here, but at the end of the day, it's kind of childish to not understand that the people working behind these counters are just regular people. They are not the government or elected officials. They do not have the government budget of your state in their bank account. But there is another guy, I'ma guess Impress. I think I said that right. He seems like a nice guy, and in my opinion, most of his videos are done in a respectful way, and he even goes to different towns to showcase the local businesses, and this is fine. But when he's confronted, he usually finds a way to make these people feel comfortable, and of course, there are Karens.
Oh, she fine as hell. Oh, man.
It's fine. But when he's confronted, he usually finds a way to make these people feel comfortable. And of course, there are Karens and Darrens, like the people who attack these guys for just recording at what's clearly a public event.
I'm a fucking dog. You can show this nigga and shit. I gotta get in position. Like, I gotta pick this bitch up. Oh, shit. I ain't editing this shit out either. I'll be back.
Of some sort, which that shouldn't make anyone uncomfortable for these guys to record here. But videos like this, when guys just walk up to a group of little girls while clearly making them uncomfortable, and when they're asked to stop, they just go on about how you're filmed over 100 times every time you walk out the house, and there's no longer a reason to expect any privacy, and like, okay, there are cameras everywhere, so
what is you filming them for? What the fuck, bro? Niggas be confusing me.
What are you proving here? I get it, bro. It's your right. But I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable to prove a point. You're not teaching them anything either, bro. You might have told them what your point was, but all they can think about is a grown man hovering over them with a camera. Everyone understands that
Proving a point of what, though? Like, what do he be talking about?
Security cameras and traffic cameras exist. You're not sticking it to the man, bro. The elected officials that actually spend your tax money don't care about these people, the people at work, or the point you're trying to prove. Now, when these guys go into a police station and record, I understand that even though the police are just regular people that you're still kind of bothering, they also kind of signed up for this. Not everyone else, though. Just because something is legal doesn't mean you should do it. For instance, it's perfectly legal for me to walk out the house and be rude.
Niggas with tripods might be worse than them niggas in 2020 walking around with the diamond testers. You go to the mall, can I test your diamonds?
To every single person I encounter, and I could, in theory, walk past a stranger and call them ugly, but should I? Just because it's not against the law? Or to prove some point about beauty standards? Come on, man. But also, I must say, don't act tough, alright? You only look stupid pretending you're gonna beat up one of these guys while they're recording you. This is annoying, but not something you should get punched over. What a stupid way to catch an assault charge. And if your girl can hold you back like this guy, then you weren't gonna do anything anyway. So don't be this guy. And this is probably why a lot of these guys do these videos, because some of them expose the insanity of the average person. And listen, I'm well aware that these guys are not hurting anyone. If one of these guys just...
So they just recording people and harassing them, basically. Shit, I'm gonna
standing on the
I
sidewalk
want to look at these niggas' channels.
and recording everything without just targeting people and zooming in, sure, it's harmless. It's harmless either way, I guess. But clips like this, man, I mean no offense to these people, but this elderly woman and this elderly man clearly don't want to be on your camera. It's not that they don't want to
Like,
be
yeah,
on
bro.
camera, they just don't want to be on your personal camera or end up on your social media. Because again, that's the difference between your camera and a security camera. When I walked in Walmart, you didn't see me do it because Walmart doesn't just post all their security footage. People can be uncomfortable, bro. I get that legally being comfortable isn't a protected right, but is that the only thing you care about? It's not illegal to ask a woman her age either, but didn't your mama teach you not to do that? We can agree that it's perfectly legal to record in public, and it's unacceptable for someone to attack you for recording them. Possibly.
Nigga, who said that? Man, I'm asking the girl her age. The fuck? Yeah, I just skip. Yeah, I just skip back. The fuck?
Wouldn't bring in any views, and no views equals no money, so come on. First Amendment rage baiting. And I know some people will come and defend it and say that if I don't like it, I should just move to a non-free country. But if someone is randomly recording your wife or your sister, or even you, yeah, it can be okay. You guys can even laugh about it. But when it makes you or them uncomfortable, the courteous thing for the cameraman to do will be to stop. You don't have to focus the camera on someone that's uncomfortable to prove your point. It's not wrong to care what other people think. It's not a chore to respect someone's wishes. So if you just gonna rage bait for views, just say that. If all of these guys said that, the runtime of this video will literally be cut in half. To the First Amendment guys, I'm not trying to step on any of you guys' toes. If you truly believe in what you're saying and you really are just doing it to prove a point or exercise a right, sure, legally you can do that. But I'm just saying, it wouldn't be wrong to respect someone's wishes.
I have the right of free speech. I can record anywhere I want. Like, gang, you get they don't want to be recorded, gang. Respect them, gang.
Even if you're in public. But I'll see you guys next time.
There's no law. I can record anywhere I want. Like, yeah, I get what you're saying. I hate them niggas. Let me go on these niggas' channels. What these niggas' name is? He said. What the?
Most of his videos are done in a respectful way, and he even goes to different towns to showcase the local businesses, and this is fine. But when he's confronted, he usually finds a way to make these people feel comfortable, and of course, there are Karens and Darrens like the people who attack these guys for just recording at what's clearly a public event of some sort, which that shouldn't make anyone uncomfortable for these guys to record here. But videos like this, when guys just walk up to a group of little girls while clearly making them uncomfortable, and when they're asked to stop, they just go on about how you're filmed over 100 times every time you walk out the house, and there's no longer a reason to expect any privacy, and like, okay, there are cameras everywhere, so...
Impact? Wait. Is that the name of their channel? Impact Media. Let me see. God damn, y'all niggas could barely see me. Karen has full meltdown and crashes car.
What are you guys doing?
So y'all just recording niggas game?
What are you in our privacy? Mr. Palestinian. What are you Mr. Palestinian? You're wearing masks when no one else is.
The lady who just walked by you is wearing a mask, so you can't say that no one else is.
The fucking beard, come on.
This is real.
Dude.
What?
Yeah, y'all just recording people game for views and saying Karen has a full meltdown and crashes car. Maybe she don't want to be on camera, my nigga. Impact Media. Like, yeah, look at these cornballs, bro. Yeah. What the fuck? Starbucks stops cameraman from catching handicap. Really ain't. Starbucks stops cameraman from catching handicap violators. So you're trying to stop niggas that's parking in handicap spots that ain't handicapped. Yeah. These niggas some cornballs.
Without a placard.
These niggas some cornballs. I ain't gonna lie. Make sure comments subscribe and deuces.